PS5, everybody.
You cut out that.
Watch the replay. You'll see that it doesn't cut out. Trust me on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the arcade! Whoa, man, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to have you on a Saturday. It's fight night. It's fight night. It's fight night. It's fight night. You think Canelo taking it? You think Crawford taking it? Yeah, he moved up.
Crawford all day, man. Crawford
all day. That's who you want to win.
I think Crawford might pull the upset.
Real game.
I think all the money's on Crawford. No, the money's on Canelo.
Money on Canelo.
Yeah, the money's on Canelo. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Briadios is here. All right now. So Briadios is here. Who else is here? We have Gisara Singulara. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, please forgive me. They're here. We got people from around the world, boys and girls. This is like we got people, we got a man. I tell you what, Bud's got to win this fight. Brothers can't be taking L's. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the panel to my left, we have the so-called objective one is here. Check this out, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Mello himself, the NBA 2K guy. That's him. I never seen a guy other than Trillo diss a game so bad and tell you how bad it is, and he still plays it. Man, oh my goodness. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. I guess so. Ladies and gentlemen, Levon is here.
What's up?
Uh-oh, he's amped up. They had a Nintendo Direct. He's got some lotion. He's got himself a haircut. Levon is ready to rumble. Levon's ready to go, boy. He's got his Nintendo Direct. Man, he feels good about himself right now. And last but not least, the right hand, the only man, the first man to join the rig on a podcast and be Ty. That man is here.
You said Levon got his haircut for the Nintendo Direct.
I said Levon got the Nintendo Direct, he got lotion, and he got himself a haircut. So he's ready. He's styling and profiling like Ric Flair. Woo! He's ready to go. He spent more money on spilled liquor and Nintendo devices. Man, and I couldn't believe they had that damn Virtual Boy up there. I said, you know what? Talk about a cash grab. This is awful. I also want to talk about a game that I have in early access called Desert Stalker. Now, this game is only for adults. So yes, there are heavies. So anyway, where would you like to start, Levon?
Let's just talk about the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, let's talk about that Nintendo Direct. I know you're hot for it, man. Yeah, I know you're hot for it. All right, let's talk about that Nintendo Direct.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
They were celebrating the Mario 40th anniversary. And Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2 will be released on Nintendo Switch. But for Nintendo Switch 2 owners out there, you're going to get a free 4K update. And you'll be able to buy these games separately, whether it's Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2 for $40.
Time out.
Also,
we should have tagged Nintendo in this stream because we're advertising for these jabronis. So now, wait a minute now. So now you're telling me they can get 2 old games. The Rick says old games. So are they remastered old games, Levon? No, they're not going to be, one-to-one comparison of the older ones, right, Ty? No?
I don't know. This I never played no Mario Galaxy game, so I don't know.
Okay.
You gotta ask Levon about
all right. So Levon, as much as everybody kills Sony Interactive Entertainment on remasters and remakes and stuff, do you think this is a cash grab? Nintendo playing like Sony? I mean, they're both Japanese companies. So what do you say, Levon?
It could have been, priced a little bit lower. It could have been
a little bit,
$30.
This game in the industry. Wait, hold on. I gotta give a couple of shout outs here before I go, ladies and gentlemen. Before I continue, we have Merkenstein is here. What's good, brother? What's good? And of course, he don't wear jeepers. He is the King Reaper is here. Good to hear the King Reaper is here. You got Merkenstein here. We're ready to go. Whoa. One more fellow cowboy fan. Gonna beat them giants with one hand. Come tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustang Gamer is here. The Mustang one. All right. I'm getting a little hot. The Rick's got to put on a central air. Hold on. Let me get my phone. This is getting hot in here. So, Levon, tell me more about this direct, or shall I say sales pitch that you Nintendo guys are giving us here.
Metroid Prime 4 was on the show, and it finally got a release date, December 4th. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and now that hold on a second. The Rick is interested in that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be buying a Nintendo Switch 2 on December 4th. Because Metroid's coming out for it. All right, you can finish.
All right, so Donkey Kong Bonanza got DLC, DK Island, and Emerald Rush for $20. There's 2 new amiibo for Kirby Air Riders.
Whoa, let's not muddy things
Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment got a release date of November 6th. Super Mario Brothers Wonder will be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and it's coming out in spring 2026. There's a Yoshi game called Yoshi and the Mysterious Book in spring 2026. Mario Tennis Fever, I'm interested in that. I'm not going to lie. It's coming out in February 12th, 2026. The Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics.
Whoa. First of all, here's the deal, jabroni. Don't you dare get disrespectful on things that are older than you. Virtual Boy came out. You weren't even. I know where you were at. You were in this thing called a sack. Now, so check this out. You got to. Now, here there were complaints on Virtual Boys when I was younger. I mean, hell, I think I was in, I don't know, maybe I was in 8th grade when Virtual Boy came out. But it did give people headaches when they played it. And I was actually going to wear my Virtual Boy at the broadcast, at the start of this broadcast, but 8 o'clock came. My son with this freaking Facebook meta. I didn't have a chance to go dig it out, but I'll have it on the next podcast. I will have a real red Virtual Boy looking like a fool. Now. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, before we get ready to go on, the CEO himself, the bug in the ear of the Rick, the guy who steers us in the right direction. Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Ali is here. How you doing, brother? And I have not been copyright stricken yet playing that Thriller clip. Man, it feels good to get away with murder. Now, so, Levon, you were in and on and about to throw up when you heard this Virtual Boy stuff. So why do you have this opinion of the Virtual Boy when you've never played it, there, Levon? What are you doing the next Gen 720 review of the Death Stranded? We don't want that to happen now, do we?
No, not exactly. It's just when they announced it, I wasn't expecting this to be, the next thing that they added to NSO.
That's fine. So you said Kirby's got some amiibos coming, and yeah. Now this Hyrule Warriors, is that a fighting game?
It's a Warriors game. You play Dynasty Warriors before?
Do the Warriors fight?
Yes.
So that make it a fighting game then, right?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. It's like a hack and slash.
A guy from Chicago who's in a war zone knows all about fighting. So, I was
you a real stereotype. You a real piece of work, Rick.
What? Stereotype? Whoa. I'm 8.1 surround sound. This ain't stereotype. What are you talking about here? All right, so Mario Tennis, Levon, you're interested in the tennis game, I see, huh?
Yes.
Really? Is like Bowser a character with a tennis racket or some shit?
Of course. Yoshi's in there.
Oh, pardon
38
me.
playable characters.
I was looking at Yoshi, right? And then I saw a gimmick infringement on Yoshi, and it's called Kirby. Is it Kirby eating people and shit? Wasn't Yoshi doing that shit first? Like eating stuff and all of that stuff? So that's what I thought when I saw Kirby. And I'm like, wait a minute, he's kind of a ripoff of Yoshi a little bit. But anyway, I digress. So this Virtual Boy stuff you were in about. Now, they're going to have that new Resident Evil running on that Switch too?
Yes, that's a big deal.
Woo! He's
That's
got
a
a
big
boner.
deal.
You hear that, man? This man.
Yes.
Day and
Day
he's
and
happy.
date.
He's happy.
Like
ladies
all
and
the
gentlemen.
other versions, the PlayStation 5, that Xbox Series consoles, and the PC.
Wow, Nintendo's got a W, folks. They got a day and date. Nintendo had the first. This is the first time in a long time that we're going to be able to judge.
GameCube, I believe.
Yes, and we're going to be able to judge the Microsoft version, the Sony version, the PC version, and the Nintendo version all at one time. This is the first time, folks. Let's thank Nintendo for finally getting with the times and being able to freaking do that. Let's thank them. Or should we thank Capcom? Somebody we gotta thank.
Fully on board with the Switch 2. That's all this tells me.
Really, you know, not like those other games that they had Village where you had to play on one through or were you streaming it or something? It was
Oh, hold up. There's native versions of Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 coming on Switch 2 as well on the same day.
And that is a bad move. I think that they should be released first because you don't want to have too many Resident Evils at once.
I think they should have released them sometime later on this year, but that's just me.
I do too.
I think what Levon forgetting to say is all these games they giving bundles. If you own a Switch 2, they got bundles for this stuff. Like with the Donkey Kong stuff, it's a bundle for the Mario Galaxy. It's a bundle, and it might be a little bit cheaper too. So you could go that route too.
And we can. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Biz Retro Corner is here. I know he's got a Sega Genesis around here somewhere. Shout out to him. What's good? And he says, hey, I never participate in polls. But F Borderlands 4 though. Oh man. Ooh, buddy. And ladies and gentlemen, Viva la West Coast, they say, and you can say that and if you want to. Sometimes I speak two languages. We got, ladies and gentlemen, Mac City Entertainment is here!
Throw the hands up. Mac, you know how Mac come through on a club tip.
What's good, Mac? It's good to see you. He said, LOL, but I do. Maybe two. So, that being said, Mac is back. Everybody's here. We're ready to roll. He said, I'm glad I didn't buy a Switch 2 back, but they got Metroid coming. Levon, finish telling them all these great games that we got coming.
All right,
Levon,
so
finish
Hades 2 Nintendo Switch Edition. It's only exclusive for Switch consoles for now. It's coming out on Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, and PC as well on September 25th. And the physical version, for all you physical people out there, is coming out on November 20th.
Wait, you said what versions for all us? What kind of people out there? You said Levon?
Physical versions for all you people that prefer physical out there. The game will be available on November 20th.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget. Let's get physical. Wanna get physical. We want that physical. And PlayStation wants that physical because we have an article talking about PlayStation 6 physical. Kind of.
All
right? Like, whoa. Let's finish with this Nintendo dookie. All right, let's go. Here,
Power Watch 2 Simulator is coming out on Switch 2 this fall.
Blue hell Power... Levon, nobody wants that game, but go ahead.
Hold up. Didn't some of you guys play that game?
That was only Mello. He plays everything. He's the only guy.
Hold on.
He's the only guy. I wouldn't install that on my enemy's computer.
This game was considered like a big game at one point.
What?
I do remember that. People were talking
Power
about
Watch Simulator is a very relaxing game.
What?
Okay.
Very therapeutical.
Okay.
All right, finish, Mr.
Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined.
Oh Lord, in your pockets. Every time it's reimagined or remastered, in your pockets. But go ahead.
Coming out on Nintendo Switch 2, February 5th, 2026.
This is a long ass show, Levon. What else you got?
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is coming out on January 22nd, 2026.
Now, what the heck is that? Is that the original one, Intergrade? I don't know. Explain to the
people what that is. It's the PS5 version of Remake.
Whoa. There's no way. There's not a PS5 of anything running on a Switch 2. Let's just stop that right now. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what they call it. That's what they call it. Integrate the PS5 version.
Well, and they call white chocolate, but is it really?
Anyway, let's move on from that.
All right.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is coming out on October 30th.
Okay.
And physical versions of this game is coming out on December 12th.
Here's the fodder. Keep going.
Okay. What else? Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage is coming out on Nintendo Switch 2 this winter. And that's pretty much the big announcement.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? I got to tell you, Levon, the longer you kept reading it, the worse the games got. I can't lie to you. But it's okay.
Let's go to that PlayStation 6 disc drive.
Let's talk about that because we were talking about getting physical. And a lot of people... a lot of people like physical stuff. But before we go on to that disc drive, does anybody else on the panel?
On the Discord, actually. Big money.
Big money. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, long time no see. Big Money's here.
My goddamn Bears.
Oh, man. It's bad. Matter of fact, my bad. I forgot. Big Money, he used to have his own intro up here. Obviously, it's 50 cents I get money, but I can't find it right now. He hadn't shown up in so long. I don't have it on the hotkeys. But, hey, so, Big Money, what did you think of this Direct? I know you're a Nintendo guy because you told me so. So what say you about this Nintendo Direct? And anybody else on the panel?
It was poor.
Okay.
It was poor. No, Levon, that was poor. That was the poorest. That was the poorest Direct.
Wow. Dang.
I mean, I think we have difference of opinion here. I think it was okay.
Wow, Big Money said, "Boo that man!"
Like Levon, at this point, man, you drinking like two. Which game that you were thrilled? Like when they show these showcases, you're supposed to be thrilled about the game. Which one of those games? Car wash simulator. That's what you were thrilled about.
Yeah, you missed it. He was just capping.
I give you that one. I give you that one. But what else?
What else?
Yeah.
Wait, stop hating on Car Wash Simulator.
You heard what he said. What else?
Yeah, like, bruh, you know what? Always.
It does have some cons. I will say that this Direct does have some cons. There were no 3D Mario, no Xbox games, and not a lot of Western third-party support. I did notice that. There were some flaws. But it was a 7 out of 10. There is some software that I'm interested in. I'm not going to lie. Mario Tennis Fever. I like that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You don't like Mario Tennis? Hold up. You don't like Mario Tennis?
Yeah, Mario Tennis was a big W.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That one is a big deal. That is a big deal.
I think the Metroid to me was the big deal.
On the kill. Yeah, that Metroid was the only one. I think
she's got a bike. It's like open world now or something. I did a little digging on that and looked at it and I was like, man, I've been waiting for a true Metroid game, for a while now. Since Super Metroid, that was like the best last one was Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. That was a good one.
You didn't play the last one, man. You need to play the side scroller one, the last one they put out, Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah,
man,
I didn't play that.
If
one.
You don't like,
I played the other Metro Prime. Yeah, that was the other Metro Prime 3. I think it was that was the last one I played. Which one was it? I don't know. But I gotta go through. I got so much junk I gotta go through. I gotta see. But Big Money, I gotta tell you something. As gamers, we can't complain about the pricing and where ish is going right now, but we can't complain about the games. It's so much stuff to play, bro. I'm lost. I sit down in front of this PC and I see all the games I own on Steam. I remember I just got into PC gaming 2 years ago. I own like 150 games on Steam, and I'm a fool because I try to download all of them into the damn thing at once, so I could just go to one, and it's like it's crazy. And then you have
it's not a complaint. It's just as a fan, I don't think they did well with that Direct. I'm still a fan.
So you wanted more. So you thought, what were you looking? But what are you looking for though? Zelda? I mean, that's the only thing that can top that.
No. I know it's not time for Zelda, but it is time for a new Mario. It is. I thought they was gonna show a new Mario. I thought they were gonna do that.
That was one of my cons. No 3D Mario announcement.
Yeah. That's that's one of the ones that the thing and the thing about Metroid, it's like it didn't look good. And I know the Switch is not a PS6 or Xbox. It ain't supposed to be the prettiest thing, but it just, I don't know. Maybe
it's a Switch One game at the end of the day.
Yeah, it just didn't. It didn't look good the way what it was. It didn't look good. So, but
right. Mac City said, "F Nintendo." He is not in a good mood today. Mac came out swinging. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget after we're done, we got to go. We got that fight we got to watch. So yeah, let's make this quick. All right.
Yeah, that's what I came in here for. I thought that's what I thought y'all was doing. I thought y'all was looking at the fight.
It's the pre.
No, we got a show. We're doing this show.
It's the pre-show.
Yeah.
So Parker, what did you think of the direct? Did you watch it?
Oh no, I didn't even watch the direct.
Oh, okay. Mello, did you? I mean, you like every damn thing. I mean, hell, we can put out Qbert and Mello will play it.
Ty, did you watch it? I think he watched 20 minutes.
Trash, Ricky Brown, trash. Go ahead, Ty. What'd you think?
Trash, Ricky Brown, trash.
Oh man!
But it was some stuff. It was some stuff I was happy they got though. I was happy they got Resident Evil on time instead of that.
Big facts.
Wait, getting it.
Yes.
5-6 months later.
Yep.
And I think that Mario the dual pack thing, that was cool because I ain't never.
I never played the second Galaxy. I played the first one. I didn't play the second one. I played it on I think that was the OG Wii, bro. To be honest with you.
Yes.
I think about to say because I was just going through like my Wii games. I had Michael Jackson. I had that, and I was like, oh man, look at this. Oh man. So Jay said the first one's good. Yeah, that's when I played the first one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right. Okay.
Let's get back into the PS6 disc drive. Pretty much is going to allow consumers to buy the console individually as a digital console bundle with the PS6 as a traditional console, or upgrade later by purchasing the detachable disc drive separately.
Money grab. And I'll tell you why this is a money grab. And again, I'm not hating on PlayStation. Here's the deal. The PlayStation freaking community loves and thrives on saying, we buy our games. We own our games. We get physical games. Even guys like me, who's not really a pro PlayStation guy, when I got Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition and it came with just a code, bro, I went to Game Exchange like a month later and bought a used copy and just put the disc inside of there, inside the steelbook that came with it. That's why I was disappointed with Death Stranding 2 because it didn't have a steelbook case with it. So that's why I was like, this is cans. So I mean, they know the PlayStation guys love physical games. And, physical games, I pretty much know for a fact these companies would rather you buy them digitally because they get all the money. But the PlayStation guys do buy the physical disc. And now this is a way for Sony to dig into the traditional guys' pockets even more. Because now you're selling the disc drive as a add-on as opposed to for coming with it. And I'm pretty sure that the add-on disc drive is going to be like $100 and something bucks, and it's only like $16 to make the damn thing.
How much is it right now for the PS5?
It's like $80. So no, it's the same. I think it's gonna be the same situation where they're gonna have a digital one with the hard drive, and those that do go digital, they have that attachment piece for them later on whenever they want to decide to add physical media or whatever.
Yeah. So, now, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, Parker? Now, Parker, I know you're a digital guy because you said you like stuff comfort for your home. So
I'm just saying. So say this though. Look at this, right? Instead of me I want to play my 4K Blu-rays on there, right? Let's say that, right? Whatever, or physical, whatever the case may be. Instead of me going out and buying a whole physical PS6 that with a disc drive, I can just go out and just hook that attachment on to the PS6 digital with the same concept with the thing you bought the slim digital PS5 and you later on want to play disc on it, you just go and buy that. So it's the same concept what they was doing with the PS5.
So now let me ask you this: despite all of that, do you think this is like a cash grab to dig in the pockets more of the traditionalness?
They'd rather just buy the disc, disc base version of the console, though, right? If they don't, then it's gonna cost you more. So that's what really what you to buy was the one that comes with the hard drive, with the disk drive anyway.
So do
that's why.
do you think they're gonna have a SKU with the disc?
Yeah, I think so.
You think they'll have both? Okay. Now let me ask you this: do you think this is showing greed? Because I know a lot of times you don't like to answer questions, and you go and move into, I know how you do, but I just need to know, you, Parker, do you think this is Sony digging in the pockets to the traditionalists?
No, the traditionalist we just bought it. If it comes with a disk drive already, they'll go and get that one if they're the traditionalists, though. So that's not them. Those are not the ones. Like the ones that like all digital and they don't want to buy that. Okay, here's an add-on later on. You can add it if you want to.
Listen, so I agree. like my man, he gonna duck it. So like Jay Biz said, he said yes because they're a business and they have shareholders. 100%. They're getting greedy. Listen, everybody is screaming about the T word around here, and they're saying that that's the reason why stuff is exploding in price and all that stuff. Bro, I remember this happened 9 years ago, and the T word was still coming up. And that was everybody's excuse to put all of these extra money on things that we were buying from other countries. Me being a supply chain manager, that's what I do for a living. I have to fight these things every single day. Every single day, somebody's trying to shake me down and say, well, that was yesterday's price. They implemented new you-know-whats, and now we have to raise the price. I'm like, but wait a minute. Why would you raise prices on that when you manufactured it last year? There wasn't any on there. So then they try to get you. So, that bothers me to the point where I'm like, man, everybody's trying to get up on everybody, especially with electronics. So, Mello, I will ask you the same question I asked Parker. Do you think this is the way for Sony to get in the pockets of the traditionalists?
Absolutely. It's a clear-cut yes. Like, you ain't got to go through no spill or no situation. If you want a hard drive, you want to still go out here and buy physical copies where these companies are literally telling you, we want you to go digital because we got more control over the content.
Amen, brother.
We're going to force your hand to either get the discount, which will be diskless, or you can pay extra. Here you go. Yes.
You know what else it does, Mello? You know what else it does besides dig into your pockets? It makes you have to pay extra money to go backwards compatible into the next gen if you bought physical games. So now you can't sit here and I know you look at on Instagram, you look on Twitter, you look on Facebook, there are some console guys that collect physical media and they show their collection off, especially the Nintendo guys. They show they show everything. I got Mario 1 cartridge sealed, this is worth $2,000. And then you got guys from the PlayStation 4 era. Yeah, look at all my games. Boom, I bought all these physical games, blah, blah, blah. Then PlayStation 5. Yeah, I got the collector's edition, this and that. But notice, those Sony collector's editions of the first party don't have disc. They don't. They have a code. So now, if you didn't buy the collector's edition and you went and bought physical, guess what? You're going to have to sign up, fight the bots, and get one of these attachable or detachable disc drives. And also here, don't make it be ugly as hell if you have to detach it. At least let it fit into the console like you do now. Don't give me those shit like that's going to look like a freaking disc man and you just plug a USB drive on it and say, here, put your game in there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ty, what say you? You think they're digging in the pockets, trying to hurt backwards compatibility with this? What do you think, brother?
They is.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question. I just want to make sure that I'm not tripping.
Short and simple. They is.
Hey, look, I'm just trying. Hey, listen.
Because first of all, think about this, Rick. You then sold all these consoles that had a disc drive to it. Then you turn around and say, "Nah,
you gotta pay extra money if you want it." Yeah, you gotta pay extra money.
Yeah, we gonna get this money for it. And guess what? If it breaks, you gotta buy another one.
Crazy, bro. That is brutal. And listen, my man Jay said, look, I didn't even buy the Switch. He said, I didn't appreciate the pricing early on release, but there are great things about it. He said, damn, straight like that. They make you transfer accounts to Switch to, and then you can't have your saves on your old console. Uh-oh.
So Rick,
Yes, sir.
What I was saying, when you said a traditionalist, right? They won't go. A traditionalist will not buy the digital PS6.
You're right. But you're right.
That's what I say. Well, let me say. Hold on.
But I got to tell you this. But what if they don't have it in stock and you have to get it? You know that happens.
Yeah, but they might hold off though, right? Because
okay.
Let me finish though. The reason why a traditionalist won't do it, if you're counting and you're looking at it, you're spending more money buying digital to later on add that disk drive attachment, whatever, on it. Just look at it, right? So that's why a traditionalist who's gonna get it day one is gonna go and get the one that has the disk drive already. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I was saying no to the traditionalists. They wouldn't go for the digital though. That's why I said that.
Okay.
Now, someone who just do digital, they'll go get that little discount they'll get, but you'll still be paying more in the long run by buying that detachable drive onto that to play physical media.
I like what Thriller Ali just wrote. He said, "What's weird is the PS5 doesn't recognize PS1 or PS2 disc, but they sell and offer digital copies of these games." Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, it can't play CDs.
Oh man. Now Briardios comes through. He said, "Hey, Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2 in 2026 Part 1." He said, "We PS5 playing Part 3." Oh man, I forgot. Yeah, Briardios is a pony. Shout out to him. And Max said, "I was buying both, Rick." He said both Ragnarok collectors. Yep. But he said, but I had to buy the physical Ragnarok game separate. Yeah, Mac, but I did. I bought it used. I waited till after the game, a month or two, whatever, and then I went to Game Exchange and I got one for like $20, $25, and then I just put the disc inside the steelbook that it came in with. Again, disappointed with Death Stranding 2 not having the steelbook case with it.
So,
but yeah, go ahead, Barker.
No, I don't like. For me, it'll be just for like the 4K Blu-rays. If I was to go, for that though. But me, I probably go digital, whatever. But the only reason I would go this one is for the play the 4K Blu-ray. That'll be it, really.
Okay.
Because because you want to download that disc down, even though you got the physical disc, you still got to download that data that's on that disc. It doesn't like it's reading the disc once you put it in. So.
Wait, now Beard,
like how the 360 was?
That's what Beard. You see what Beardio said, Parker? I want you to comment on that because you introduced me to the Steam platform because I had a choice to choose when I entered the PC game. I had a choice of not GOG. That's mostly older games. I had a choice of Epic or Steam. He was like, you go to Steam, but Briardios is saying Epic is the way to go. He says Steam OS is trash.
Epic can't compete with really necessary Steam. That's why you try to give away all these free games.
You get free games though.
Yeah, but if you look at Steam, they're more closer resembling a console like experience though. Really look at it.
Yeah, like Jay said, he said he got 300 plus products on Steam. He said he don't hate digital, but you only trust Steam because they've been around for like 20 years or more without screwing me over. He's right. Like, and that, when Parker told me, he was like, yo, go to Steam, Rick and Brown, you know what I'm saying? And he was right because Steam seems to, they have more sales. Bro, stuff goes on sale there quick. I don't know about, when you go look for like CD keys or what's the other one called? King, whatever it is, King, I don't know. Kingspan, yep. You go there, they don't have no freaking Epic codes, bro. They don't, bro. Bro, they got freaking what's the name codes on there? Ubisoft codes up there, but no codes for Epic. None. That's great.
I would recommend building that Steam library up more than anything. Because it's a trusted storefront by PC gamers worldwide. I'm just saying.
Hey, Biz Retro Corner says Steve won't be back from pirating because they're reasonable.
Because they're reasonable. Yeah. Oh man. So Jay was a Layman. He was a tribal thief. That's what he was. But now he's back. Now Max says, Rick, I got my Ragnarok physical game still brand new and sealed. Oh man. And unopened. I purchased a digital deluxe Ragnarok edition. That's how I played. Okay. Yes, he be Mac. See, Mac's rich. He buys all that shit. Listen, man. I got to go buy that shit used. I'm already getting complaints. Who spent $200 and something on this special edition? I don't want to hear it. So, That being said, is anybody else has anything on this PS6 plan to have a detachable disc, which we're going to call this an L? You know, L that's going to cost you some M's. Just put it that way.
It depends on the person, I say.
You already have it out though with the PS5.
Well, yeah, I noticed something. You and Parker are very similar people. You guys love that digital BS. And you guys don't want to get... Whoa, Dwight. You guys are lazy. You don't want to leave the house and go buy physical games. I was ashamed of Levon when he... Whoa, I'm not done. I was ashamed of Levon when he bought that damn Switch and he told me, well, I got Donkey Kong to download. I said, Levon, you can get the physical one? No. I'm like, damn, bro. We don't buy digital back here unless we have to. This is on PC.
For movies, I recommend for movies, yeah. I mean, yeah, physical. For games, you can get it digital though, right?
Oh man.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go back to. He didn't want to go back to the store and go get it, Rick. It went out.
Man, them niggas don't want to go, bro. You guys don't like going in the mall and see heavies? All right, whatever. Anyway,
I got heavies at home. Why would I want to go to the mall?
So you can never have enough. Stop this. Okay, but anyway.
What about more PlayStation 6? Let's talk about
what else we
more.
Got some more?
Hold on now. I got a question before y'all move on. Sure. I know you say your wife was mad at you, but I think she would have been even more mad if you spent $250 on DLC for that Ragnarok. Because that's all that was a walking DLC.
No, Ragnarok, it was okay.
DLC. That could have been DLC.
I'm trying to think, what did the Ragnarok come with?
Wasn't it a actor figure?
Hold on a second. Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
You don't know what
it came with a rag and a rock.
Yeah, rag with a rock. A lot of it.
So let's get on to this leaked PlayStation 6 specs. Orin APU up to 10 Zen 6 cores, 40 gigabytes of GDR7 memory, and a 52 to 54 compute units, RDNA 5 GPU, delivering 34 to 40 teraflops, targeting a mid-2027 release. PS6 promised 2.5 to 3 faster rasterization and 6 to 12 times improved ray tracing over PS5, supporting 4K 120 FPS gaming. And this is all from Moore's Law is dead, by the way, so take this with a grain of salt. So how do you guys feel about this? The specs, the rumored specs of the PS6. How do you guys feel about it?
I mean, sometimes people just throw numbers out there. So I like you said, once it starts to get closer, it's the release of that, then maybe you'll probably get some more reasonable numbers come out, I would say. So yeah, but
yeah, it's supposed to be like RTX 5090 level ray tracing. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about all of that, but who knows, right? But I'm gonna deny this right now. You know,
all right.
Sometimes throw out numbers out there, just for headlines and articles and views.
All right, hold on. First of all, that ray tracing on level with the RTX 5090. Let's fucking stop spreading lies around.
5090.
Yeah, whatever. Lies. All right, so I found out, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I found my collector's edition, and apparently it came with this damn thing. What is it? So this is what the Ragnarok collector's edition came with. All right, I'm sweating. I had to pull this out of a box. It is nothing compared to the real. You guys want to see the real Mjolnir? So this is what they're trying to call Mjolnir, right? This is what God of War is giving you guys, is saying that this is their Mjolnir or whatever. This thing here. This is what came with it. All right. Now the real Mjolnir from the MCU is just a tad different. Just a tad.
You got the Thor Mjolnir?
Yeah. Yes. Hold on 1 second.
That's not the. That's not the. That's the fictional one.
This is the one that came with the game. This one right here.
That's the one. No. I'm talking about the Thor one is the fictional one. No, that one is more representative. The Thor from whatever you call that mythology. The Thor one, that's that's Marvel's Mjolnir. That's not how Mjolnir is supposed to look.
Okay, Norse mythology, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, Norse mythology. That's the Mjolnir that they did. It's the one Ragnarok did. That's closer to the mythology one.
It is, but this right here, this is real heavy. This is the real deal, brother. This is what we like, is Mjolnir. This is what we like, folks. This bad boy right here. And it's got the encryption and all that shit that it had in the movie.
Yeah, that's the Thor.
This is the one-to-one comparison. This right here, this is a real man. This is Fisher Price. All right, you see this? Look at this thing. Look, listen to the sound it makes when it hits this one. But yeah, this sucker right here.
I don't know where you be getting half of that shit from. Where do you be even getting this shit from?
This one here I got from Japan. This Mjolnir right here, the MCU one, I got this from Japan.
How much it cost?
$500.
Man,
Money like he could have made that in his backyard.
I could have bought. Let me borrow that. You spent $500 on a hammer. Shit.
Man, hammer. Hey, put me in the mix. But yeah, that's it. I got tons of junk down here. But that was one of the things, you know. I wanted to compare them. I wanted to do a YouTube video on the Mjolnir from the MCU. I'll do it one of these days. And that was that. That's because I was wondering what the God of War Ragnarok edition came with. It also came with these kind of bags of like coins or whatever. See these? It came with these. And guess what else?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rick.
It also, I dropped something. Came with some kind of chess figure. I got to pick it up. So it came with this. You see what that is?
Whatever this is.
That's a steel book. But there is no disc inside because that disc is on my shelf with the used one that I bought. That gives me something to do. I pulled that out because I got to put that disc in there anyway. All right, so we're going on to this PlayStation ray tracing thing. Now, Levon, I'm glad you brought this article to the Rick's attention. There is no way in bloody hell that a PlayStation 6 is going to have full spec sleek RTX 5090 level ray tracing unless it costs RTX 59 level pricing. I'm telling you right now. That is a myth. Now, if you come out and tell me that this new PlayStation $2,000, that's it. That ray tracing is legit. If it
Big
comes
Money, you got anything to say on this or no comment?
I don't feel like console warring today. I really don't.
This is graphics card warring.
Every time y'all said every time you said PlayStation 6, I muted. I muted because I said this mother.
Come on,
and I said I ain't doing it today. I ain't finna do this.
But you told me this is what we do. You said this is what we do, Big Money. You the OG around here.
What we do, but I ain't trying to do this shit today. I ain't trying to do this shit today, Rick. I'm listening to Mello. Hell yeah. They trying to take your money. I wanted to say something so goddamn bad. Some said don't do it. Don't do it. Put yourself on mute. Put yourself on mute. I want to say something so bad. I said, no, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Hey, I think Parker said it best. It's a little early. Let's just wait.
Let's just wait.
Everybody.
Yeah, now again, Moore's Law is dead, Levon. Wasn't he the same guy that said they had RDNA 3 when even 2 wasn't even out yet? So Moore's Law is dead as Moore's Law is a fraud. All right, so you got to watch that guy. And idiots.
Ain't that the same guy that said? I thought he said that the PlayStation 6 was going to be at a reasonable price.
Yes!
He said that it was going to.
Yes, that's the same guy. This is the same guy.
Yes.
Yeah, so
They're gonna have pictures.
Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait.
No. The trick is a lie. The liar is a thief. We gonna get his ass. No, because it's funny because when people like that say something. Then you got guys like Ashy Marlin go on and tell you, hey, this is RDNA 3. It's a rap. It's a rap. You can't take what people say out of their mouth literally, bro. You got to do your own research here. That's why I hate when I tell somebody something. Well, let me Google it. Nigga, I lived it. You got to Google shit. What are you talking about? Well, I'm going to Google it. Nigga. Man, I don't need no damn Google. I lived it. But anyway, Levon, what do you have there? What's next?
I got a Wolverine. It's supposed to be a PlayStation 5 game. Tom Henderson said on the state of Marvel Wolverine from a few playtesters I've been speaking to, they think the game looks fantastic.
This is what it look like, sound like when you're on drugs.
That's not nice, Mellow. Ladies and gentlemen,
You see,
Tronics and Games is here.
Y'all see that, right? Y'all see, I didn't reply to that. I'm not gonna reply.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
wait a minute. I wanted to ask y'all something right quick. Did y'all hear? And this is a little bit with the movie stuff. Did y'all hear about something being leaked on the internet? Iron Man against Wolverine. Did y'all hear something about that?
Heard anything about
that?
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Big money with the big leak. Big money.
No, I looked at this guy the other day, and he was talking about it leaked online, like, and Marvel is upset that it leaked, and I'm like, what? Iron Man because the X-Men supposed to be joining in. But I'm like, Iron Man against Wolverine? What? So don't worry about it. I'll wait till Monday and do so.
Okay, so can you please send me a link for this? This could be a topic.
Yeah. I'll try.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Anyone else got anything to say about this Wolverine or?
I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to blow everybody away. LeBron, shut the fuck up. And I tell you, it's the best motherfucking looking game in the world, no matter what Mello say. And Ricky, bring it on, goddammit. If you got anything to say about Wolverine, goddammit, I'm ready.
Nothing.
I'm ready.
Bro, listen, big money. Listen. I got nothing bad to say about Wolverine, but if you get out of line, I can show that early alpha footage where he's sniffing around like he sniffed somebody's butt. All right? Don't make me do that.
Oh, please. Jesus.
Oh, man. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock where we're doing our NFL show. It's a $25 pot if you pick the most games correctly. The Monday night game will be the tiebreaker where you pick the points, the amount of points total that'll be scored in case there'll be a tie. It's going to probably be a lot of ties if we have a lot of players. So don't forget, NFL Tailgate, named by Big Money. NFL Tailgate, 8 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So that means as soon as we get done with this, I got to take my ass to sleep. So, yeah, man. Waking up on the weekend, Jay. Every weekend I'm up early, bro. It's good. I can catch a nap. It's all good.
All I want to say about that is Parker's team is a lucky motherfucker. They some lucky motherfuckers. Lucky some of my guns. Lucky. Just lucky.
Now, let me tell you this.
When were they won that game? No way.
So this Wolverine game, I didn't think that it would look bad. Bro, all those superhero games look... I haven't seen a bad-looking superhero game in some time. Can you guys name me a bad look? Even that Avengers game that everybody pissed on and flushed down the toilet, that was a good-looking game. Hell, I even heard somebody, Next Gen 720, say it was better than Spider-Man. So, it was a good-looking game. It was kind of repetitive, but... Bro, Doom was repetitive too. A lot of these games are repetitive. So I ain't gonna kill it on that. I'm just saying. It's it's cool. It's all good. But I like Wolverine not as much as my cousin Rob does, because I'm a Batman guy, so I think Batman can beat Wolverine with prep time. But anyway, I think there's been a lot of rumors, so they probably are going to do... I don't think it's going to be a showcase, though. A showcase is like right before the game comes out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that what Sony does? They'll have a showcase when the game is about to come out. I think they might have some more footage to show or something. I don't know. But, nonetheless...
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a state of play, I think, next month for it. They're supposed to do a state of play.
Now, who was the source for this state of play?
Some nigga in the alley.
It's a whole bunch of sources to it.
Well, as long as it's not Jeff Scrub, we'll be all right. Because that guy.
No. It's from a couple of people.
He said
it too, but it's a couple more people that said it too. So.
Right. The janitor, the housekeeper, and the nigga in the back of the alley. I'll say there's gonna be one.
How about that? Now.
Well, I think at this point it's time for them to show it, because I think they were going to show it later, but we all know that little data leak that happened that kind of messed everything up, their timeline. So
Yeah.
I think it's time for them to show it, because I think that game might come out in the summer or late that holiday next year. So it's time to show it. If they don't show it next month, I'm thinking guaranteed they're gonna show it at the Game Awards. So, but pretty much Sony want to show that, so I don't think they're gonna give that to anybody. I think they want to show that
exactly,
because they've been working on that game for a good 4 years now. So I think they want to show that.
We need it. The Gaming Streets needs another good superhero game. We hadn't had one since Spider-Man 2. That was the last good superhero game we got. And we got a surprise because we got one before that in Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sorry.
Wow.
My DC
That's
guys.
a great game.
The Suicide Squad and the Gotham Knights were cans. So I'm sorry.
We'll have a good one coming up next year. The Lego Batman one.
So, exactly. That'll be the Lego Batman game will be highly rated than any superhero game that comes out because he's the effing Batman.
You know what? If Warner Brothers don't have the balls to do this, I wish they will at least talk to some other studio, some third-party studio, and say, at least give me an idea of what you want to do with a Superman game.
Yes.
At least.
Yes.
Try. You have to at least try.
Yes. Yes. We need a Superman game.
Lord have mercy. Why he had to do this?
Yes. We need a Superman game bad.
I want a Superman game. I really do. I really do.
Good news for you. According to my sources, that is being discussed as of right now. So
okay, is it being discussed within Warner Brothers or going to a third party?
I mean, they would bring out. You will see quality being done with this Superman game when it does come out. That I can guarantee you that. So yeah. So look, Warner Brothers doing a Batman IP, right? So you'll see something similar like that possibly with a Superman one. So yeah, that I can tell you that.
Even even if they fail at it, at least try. I want to hear them at least try to do one.
Yeah,
just try it.
We had Superman 64.
You never know.
Flying through rings and stuff.
Bro, we need a Superman game. We do. We need a Superman game.
Go one.
You know what? Parker be shaking in his boots if they release a Superman game because you know it's gonna be cans. He gonna be mad when it's gonna get like a 20 Metacritic. Those guys don't know what they talking about. Know what I'm saying? They didn't catch the authenticity of Krypton. You already know. You know how you get. Oh man, watch it, man. Oh man, yo, Thriller Ali said Paramount trying to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. Be lucky if Gunn still has a job. Yeah, but they're trying to entice a bidding war. The guy said it. He said he wants to start a bidding war.
Yeah. So I don't worry about James Gunn losing that. That's the topic you say for tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but Monday, Robert.
Monday. Yeah. So let's talk about this Gen Z and Gen Alpha top games. Meta reveals Roblox, Minecraft, GTA 5 as Gen Z and Gen Alpha's top games. Meta's report also went into the rise of friend slop games. Friend slop, huh? Explain why some titles are more viral than others. It's National Video Game Day, and Meta, the clip sharing platform and application, revealed that which games are most popular among Gen Z and Gen Alpha players. According to Meta's report, some of the top games include Roblox, Minecraft, Valorant, GTA 5, and Fortnite. Report stated that it analyzed over 58 million user sessions in 2025.
Now, let me stop you. Whoa. Let me stop you there. And you notice those games you named, people, developers, companies have been trying to emulate or take things from those games since then, trying to get in that money race. And that's hurting. And I hate to say it, and I'm not dissing those games. That's what's hurting gaming now. There's no originality. Gaming is art. You know, we don't go to the Mona Lisa and say, hey, I'm going to draw me a picture of another woman and make her stand like that. Or one of Picasso's paintings or one of the other guys that are named after Ninja Turtles. Nobody is going to, that's not real art. Real art is being free, freedom, feeling what you're doing. You know, and that's why I got to give it to this guy that I don't even like the game, Last of Us. At least he didn't go by the playbook of the same old kind of thing. He did with the second one, but his first one, it was good. Yeah, he bit a little bit off of Walking Dead. It was inspired, but we need like new, fresh blood and stuff, bro. Like Levon named those games. Everybody's been trying to emulate that. Everybody, bro. Teams that shouldn't have a battle royale are putting battle royales in their games. Like, that's crazy. Like, come on, man. Imagine if Gears had a battle royale. Like, that'd be stupid.
And this is one of the reasons why I praise indie developers. None of these AAA, but like AA developers, because they're going out here and they're trying new things instead of always going behind the hamster wheel. That's why I praise the game Hell Is Us as much as I do, because they brought something new to the table.
Now, is that one that just came out on Steam? I saw something that said Hell
It
Is
might be a
Us.
demo. It might have a demo for it though.
Yeah, I saw something that said
it's on
Hell
PC,
Is Us. Yeah, I saw Hell Is Us, but you know, being the Christian that I am, I ran away from it. So I was like,
and you know what? The crazy thing about that is that game is I haven't bought it, but I do want to get it. But you know, if you look at mainstream, everybody is saying it's about a 6, and I think it's way better than that. That game is way better than the 6. But if you look at the what's the name, they give it's like a 6 out of 10. Everybody giving like a 6 out of 10. But
what game?
Hell Is Us.
Hell Is Us.
It's a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But that's critic score.
That's critic.
Oh, that's the Metacritic score that they give it
that's
as
the
a 6.
Metacritic.
Oh no, that game is way better than that. I thought that was your opinion.
It is way
I was about to say, oh never mind. I thought that was your opinion about it. Oh no,
Metacritic gave it
an 8.
They gave it a 78. That's an 8. That's a B plus. Where I come from, that's a B plus.
These are my standards.
Yeah, well, I'm taught in the 80s, and if you got a 78, 75 or greater was a C plus. 80 and between 80 and 84 was a B minus. Okay, if you got an 85 and up, that was a B plus. A minus was a 90.
Got harsh grading systems.
Yeah, well, exactly, and that's why young people like you in this era have trouble finding a job, because you guys have been graded. You guys have been graded. You guys have been given grace. Listen, you got to get the hardcore truth when you're in school. If you're not made out for this, then you got to study harder, try harder. But that's what it is. I see it in my kids' school sometimes. And I don't know if this is because I pay $3,000 a month, but here's what they tell you. They say, all right, if you got your worst test and you did bad, they give you a chance to take it over again. And then if you failed it again, they give you a chance to take it over again, and then they keep the highest score. These motherfuckers going to be living with me forever. You're not going to get anywhere with that. Yo, that's crazy. I'm like, that's what schools are doing now? Giving you 3 shots at a test? Bro.
Yeah, a 70, I was shocked, bro. A 70 is a C now. I was like, nigga, when I grade, it was 70 was a D.
Well, it was a C. A 70 was a C minus.
60 something is a C now. What are you talking about? A 60 something is a C.
70 was a D minus.
My bad. I got it wrong. I did it wrong. My bad. Yeah,
70 was a C minus. A 70 was C minus when I was growing up. 70 was C minus. And I remember Big Rick got mad. He's like, "You got another C? Oh, there's a C plus, Daddy. What the hell is the difference?" I was like, "Oh shit, like 4 points, nigga." But I ain't want to lose no teeth that day. But yeah, man, J-Ben said, we used to study. I used to take hard classes. Press, I can't fucking read that, etc. It was a high stress pretty much. But here's the thing. Here's the problem with school today. These kids have Google, bro. They don't really know this shit. They Google it. You got AI. There ain't no, bro. Like when I go to the doctor, I want the dude that can hardly see unless he put his glasses on and he pulls a book off the shelf. That's the doctor I want. I don't want the doctor. I don't want the doctor with the iPad that just types in some shit and says, "Oh, I'm going to put you on this medication." Oh, hell no! I don't want him.
The way you know what the way they do things now is totally different. Like when we were growing up, because like I've never been a fan of now like even when you put your kids out for sports, you should know you got boys. What's the use of your son knowing winning from losing when everybody get a trophy?
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. I had my kids throw them away the first year, but then I thought that was rude, and I told them to give it back to Coach Steve. He said, "Dad, why we gotta give?" He said, "Dad, why we gotta give the trophies back?" I said, "Because we didn't win." I said, "We win the championship, we'll take that trophy." I said, "This is just for me bringing y'all to practice all the time, and not to mention that $180 per kid startup fee." Yeah. I said, "No, we ain't doing that." I said, "We want to," and they told me, my kids, they said, "Dad, we gonna help you. We gonna bring you the big trophy next year." And matter of fact, hold on a second. I tell you, man, listen, this is good. I love talking about my kids. Carry on. Pulling out. I got something else.
Yeah, but that's that's a shame the way like things are now. Like, it's crazy. They teaching these kids like they making these kids so soft. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, they make them soft. Now, before we move on, I want to show you guys the championship rings that my twin boys Eric and Evan got. These are championship rings right here for their little league team. They got championship rings, and I told them, I said, I'm taking those rings, and I'm putting them in my cabinet where I keep my damn action figures. I said, because, you know, this meant a lot for me, and they won that.
That's a proud moment as a dad. Yes. That's a very proud moment.
And we were down 11 runs, and my son Eric hit the base clearing triple to get us into extra innings. And I got to tell you, he said, Dad, I never saw you that excited, bro. I was yelling, jumping up on the picnic table, going, yeah. And then, and it was right. It was, you know why it was perfect? Because we won the title on Father's Day. That's what made it perfect.
They bringing it home for real.
And bro, and listen, I did something to psych the team up. I was talking trash. I said, it's Father's Day. We getting us a W today. The other team looked like, man, this nigga think this is a Super Bowl or something. I was like, we getting us a ring today. I said, we getting them rings today. And guess what? I got the rings right now. So that, to me, is one of the proudest moments I ever had as a father, is when they told me they going to get them rings, and they went and bought me back them rings. They bought me them rings, bro. After that, man, whew, I was yelling at the kids that weren't even mine. I was like, we gonna win them rings? Yeah, we gonna win them. Everybody was hyped up, boy. Man, we beat the hell out of them that deciding game. Because it's a best of 3. When you're like 13, they don't do it to where one game you're out. You got to play a series. And man, whew, that was beautiful. But I digress. So, hey, we see what it is, the popular video games and all that stuff. So what I wanted to move on to one of my articles is talk about this Borderlands 4 review that came out of Metacritic. It's an 84.
I'm loving it. Who got it? Because I got it. I'm loving it right now.
I don't have it. I started a file on Resident Evil 0. The reason the reason why I didn't buy it yet is because I got other stuff to play. I'm not dissing 2K games or anything like that. But all the reviews came on the PC side, Big Money. None of the console reviews because it was having trouble again with Mello's favorite engine, UE5. UE5, they've been having performance issues. I don't know why the Unreal Engine is having so many problems if it was given this godly title. It's been knighted by the Queen before she died. Why is this damn engine having issues? There's always performance issues. You can't keep blaming the devs after, I don't know, the 300th game that has been made on it. That has something to do with the engine. You can't keep blaming the devs, saying devs are lazy. You can't Mellow. All these devs can't be lazy.
The devs don't know what to do with all the power, man.
Oh my God.
It's too much power.
Catman. Oh my God. Don't do this.
Power under the hood.
Oh, no, come on.
Like that sometimes.
Not like this, Mello. Not like this.
It's like when you go to the club and you talk to that girl that has the big booty, you thought you can handle it, and you got her in the room. Yeah, it's one of them moments.
Oh, Mello.
Hey, man.
No.
I'm standing on business.
Oh man, and I'm standing on this the throat of this Unreal Engine 5. I'm tired of these non-optimized dropping from, you go from 20 frames to 300 frames. Like the damn thing can't make its mind up. It's a damn schizophrenic. What's going on here? Enough of this.
Oh man, I don't want to hear that. When Coalition released that Gears of War, then yeah, you gonna see it's the devs' problem. They don't know what they doing.
Oh man, shout out to my man Jay Biz. He knew that was the painkiller from Judas Priest. Yo, see, I love it when people realize the best of the music in the world is which that's all I'm ever gonna play is the best, man. It's done better than rock bands are like good, cool. I know you'll be like, Rick, you listen to rock music? Yes, I'm a DJ, I listen to everything. Judas Priest is the shit. Breaking the law.
The greatest rock band ever.
I would take Black Sabbath.
No, I'm going with Queen.
All right, well, see, now you're cheating.
Black Sabbath is more heavy metal.
Metal. Yeah, now see, here's where you cheat. Here's why I say you're cheating. You said who's the best rock band ever. Now, you didn't say which rock band has the best guitarist and singer ever. That would be Queen. They had the best singer, they had the best guitarist. When Freddie tried to go solo, he was terrible by himself. He needed Brian May because Brian May fit his singing style. I mean, Freddie can do everything. He can do opera, whatever the hell he wanted to. That's just what he was. Freddie was the most... listen, I know you guys don't want to hear this. Freddie was a better singer than Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he can sing.
He was.
Yeah, he can sing.
Freddie Mercury. He was a better singer than Michael Jackson.
I don't think he's better, but he can really sing.
Freddie couldn't dance. That's the difference. Freddie couldn't dance. But when it comes to singing, Freddie Mercury will kick Michael Jackson's ass if it comes to singing. He can't. Now, listen, Mike can do the same thing to Freddie when it comes down to dancing. That little shit he was trying to do, another one bites his dust, he got no rhythm. Nah, that don't work, Chief.
Hey, bro, do you know for the longest when I was little, I thought a black band did that? That's how cold they are. I was like, bro, this is a black band. So my mama told me one day, them some white boys. I'm like, what?
Yeah, well, shut up. Dark Lord Fusion is here. Yo, it's funny because when I was a kid, I thought Hall & Oates was black. Brother had a perm.
Me too.
He had a perm, and the other guy had the curly hair. I was like, oh, he's mixed, like my cousin Rob.
They're my boys, Hall & Oates.
Oh, hell yeah, I love Hall & Oates. Bro, I go to the Hall & Oates concerts with my mom. This is a true thing. Me and my mom go to Hall & Oates. Well, not anymore. They broke up. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jethro Tull, another good band. Yeah, listen, that Aqualung, yeah, that dude was crazy. Sitting on the park bench.
I go Queen, AC/DC, and Metallica.
Oh, I love AC/DC. Angus is a beast of a hey, listen, Metallica is. I think See, I don't rate Metallica. I think Metallica is the best. When I say new band, they're from the '90s. There was nobody ever come out after Metallica better than them. Nobody. Metallica like put their flag in the ground, like boom, we're here, we're taking over. We don't want to hear nothing else about the English bands that are real good. Metallica's better than them. That's just what it is. The record sales and stuff don't lie. Metallica is a beast. I didn't get into Metallica till like early 2000s, and that's when I'm like, damn. And I got into it because Mariano Rivera was Enter Sandman when he would come in from the Yankees. And I was like, yo, I said, yo, that guitar track goes heavy. I said, I want to check this band out.
Do you like Korn and Fred Durst?
Yeah, I love Korn. Korn, they got a little commercial. Now, Korn was in his heyday in the 90s as well. And then they had another spin-off band, they were on their label, Orgy. Orgy was another band that I liked. Orgy was a good band too. Like they had that song Stitches and shit, and Blue Monday. Orgy was a hell of a fucking band.
You know how I fell in love with Korn? Remember Queen of the Damned, the movie?
Yes, he did that whole soundtrack.
They did that whole soundtrack. I love that fucking soundtrack, bro. Like,
that is one of the best movie soundtracks. It goes hard. Yes, yes, that damn Redeemer, bro. That song, what? Yes, that Redeemer song, and they had Marilyn Manson do the remake of it. Whoa, man, bro, my man got up things. Walking, waiting, alone without a care.
That shit be jamming, bro.
Yo, don't it, bro? Boom, 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 boom. High seas, hell in your eyes. Touching you makes me feel alive. Yo, that song goes hard, bro. I be working out on the treadmill out of that joint. Yo, I love that song. 9 Inch Nails, yep, 9 Inch Nails. Don't forget the hand. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That was one of their songs I remember. Would you bite the hand that feeds you? Man, there was so many good bands out there. Man, this is a
Yeah,
Watchtower topic.
was.
Yeah, it's a lot of good bands out there, bro.
Y'all making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, you got to get cultured, brother. You got to get cultured. You got to get cultured. Don't forget Iron Maiden, too. Another good band. When bro, remember Run to the Hills? White man came across the sea. I was like, uh-oh. Yo, that was crazy. That song is about what they did to the Native Americans. And I was like, yo, that shit is deep as hell. They said, run to the hills. Run for your lives. Like, bro, that is crazy. But let's get back to this Borderlands. Now, 84 out the gate, that ain't bad. But we can't, hold on, we can't see the 84 because this damn thing, hold on, let's see. Let's see. There it is. There it is. There it is. What do you want? Just an 84. All right, 84, that's good. That's a B minus. So I will check it out when it goes on sale on Steam. And then I will get it. But from there, we'll see. I got nothing else to say on it. I didn't play the game, so I can't, to give you a first impressions on it. But I can't give you my first impressions on Death Stranding 2. I started playing it. It plays a lot like the first one, but more action from the beginning. Looks better. I was a little disappointed that it didn't come with a steelbook. But other than that, I like the fact that they have the excuse me, the Metal Gear VR missions in Death Stranding 2. So they have those in there. That's pretty cool. But I want to talk about another game that I'm playing right now. It's in early access. Now it's called Desert Stalker. Now this is an adults only game. It was on Steam. I got a free preview code for it. And bro, this story, look, it ain't just never mind the mature stuff that happened. This is taking place in like a Mad Max setting. And you have a wife. And you have these proteges, they call. They're girls with some heavies. One of them you're training. Yeah, it's X-rated, J-Biz. And you're training these girls to be the next Desert Stalker so they could be a killer like you. And the guy is trying to hold himself back because he's catching feelings for his protege that he's training to be a killer. Meanwhile, he has a wife and he has another protege at the house who's the sister of the one that you're training, and he does sexual acts with her and his wife all the time. Like, it's crazy, but he really likes the one that he's training. That he doesn't want to get on that level with her. Ty, you got some stuff coming on the background, but he's trying to hold back from that. And it's not the full game yet. It's in preview. They release updates on it. They said it's going to be about 3 years before it's fully finished. But I was invited to test it out, and I was invited to their Discord. As you can tell, there was a lot of weirdos in there. But it's not. This ain't no Unreal Engine game. This is like a graphic novel game, kind of like what was that game that what's the name?
Background is that?
I don't know.
Background noise, Ty.
Oh, my bad.
It's like that. What was that game by Obsidian that was like a graphic novel game?
Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian. It's called the God, what was that game?
Damn, I don't remember
It's on PlayStation now too. Hold on, I don't know for the graphic.
When did it come out?
This
2
game
years ago.
A year?
dirty.
A couple of years ago?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a first-person shooter?
No, it's a graphic Pentiment. That's what it is.
Yes.
Pentiment.
The shit that's mellow shit right there.
Pentiment. Yeah, you should have known that. Pentiment. That's what it is. But if you got to train them female fatales. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, Jay. It's like, I think it's $17. I think you guys should get it if you have Steam. Listen, I'm not telling you you're going to enjoy it because of the explicit content, but it's a good story behind there and character development. So
Rick, you didn't try Chronos? You don't know about Chronos?
No, I didn't try it. I did, bro. Big money. I got Death Stranding 2 on deck. Parker keeps trying to get me to get this 2K, which I'm probably gonna buy as soon as we get off of air. Then we have I started a Resident Evil 0 because I want to go from 0 to the newest one because early next year, the 9th one comes out. So so I'm preoccupied with that. I'm also preoccupied with the AEW game that I just got. So I got AEW. I'm playing WWE. I'm doing the showcase, the Samoan showcase on that. I am getting killed on our games, bro. I don't have time. To throw that in, I started working from home again. So then I did a whole Final Fight run on Monday, I think it was. It might have been Tuesday or Wednesday. I played Final Fight. I never beat the game in the arcade, but I got the Capcom arcade on Steam. Got Final Fight, and I beat through. Now listen, I used a million continues, but got through it. Finally beat that game, and then I started playing Ghosts and Goblins, and then I'm gonna play Ghouls and Ghosts. So I'm doing retro gaming, current gaming, sports gaming, all at once, which means that I'm all over the place. All over the place.
Well, if you ever get a chance, it's if you like Dead Space, it's
love Dead Space.
It's got that vibe.
Nice.
It's got that vibe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, now
It got that vibe.
I need y'all to hit that like button, y'all. Please, we only got 5 likes. What are we doing here? 5 likes. Come on, hit that like button, please. Hit that damn like button. So 88% of y'all said you didn't get Borderlands. And
I'm so surprised at that, bro. Like everybody
I
over at Z thing, they didn't get it either. I'm the only motherfucker that got it,
bro.
When 2K came out.
No, 2K came out. The last Borderlands movie left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, bro. It's just pause, but that's just what it is. You know, Borderlands is not that game.
Who came up with that to come with a movie for what the fuck? I know the game was doing good, but Jesus Christ, that was a terrible movie. Jesus.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was a terrible thing. Whoa, the fight's on, right? Ain't it fight time?
No, I don't think it's on just yet.
All right.
I think Z said 9 o'clock. What time is it?
Yeah.
Bro, it's 9:20. All right. Oh, okay.
11 o'clock.
All right. Well, I got to get prepared for it. So listen, I want to thank everybody that came through. Briardios, Merc, Thriller Ali, King Reaper, Jay's Biz. Who else we had in here? We had Mustang Gamer came through. Dark Lord Fusion was here. Matter of fact, if I didn't get your name, I apologize. Thriller Ali, I think I said him. But I appreciate Mac. All of y'all, appreciate y'all. Hit the like button on the way out, please. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we got the NFL show. $25 pot. And what we're going to do is I got to create a spreadsheet. So we're going to do a $25 pot. And whoever gets the most weeks right will give you a $100 bonus at the end of the season. But we're doing $25 a week. So whoever gets the most picks every week, you get $25. So you get a chance to win $25 just for showing up 8 o'clock in the morning. And it might get bigger. As the more people that play, I might throw more money in. Like if we have 100 people playing, I ain't gonna be like, oh, it's $25. We'll raise up the stakes to it. Yeah. So, you know, it depends on how many people playing. Right now it's 25. We get more people coming, then yeah, we'll do more than 25. But also, we gotta bear with us. We gotta be quick on our reason who we think we're gonna win, and on our preview. I mean, we might not be able to even preview the entire last week like we used to do. We're only gonna do our favorite teams. So we're only gonna do the Bears, the Bills, the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Steelers, the Jets, and the Giants. Like, those are only games we're gonna review unless anybody else comes on the panel and they have a favorite team. We'll talk about last week's game. We just don't have enough time for me to get to church and then create that spreadsheet and get everybody's pick in, because I got to get everybody's pick in. So that's tough. So yeah. So I just want y'all to bear with us when we do that. What we're gonna do tomorrow in the chat. Just write whatever. We're gonna go over the game and just pick whoever you pick for the game. If it's Browns, write Browns, and I'll write Browns next to your name in the spreadsheet, and then boom, we're gonna get going from there. So I want to thank y'all for coming through. Thank my panel for being here too. Even Ty with all that background noise. And we gotta. So listen, I think this fight is gonna be a draw. It's too much money at stake. They're gonna want to do a second fight, and that's how boxing is. I think this is a draw unless somebody gets knocked out.
Somebody getting knocked out. getting knocked
Well,
out.
these guys aren't really knockout punchers, so not one hitter quitters.
No, but they knock out punches. Trust and believe that. You don't believe me? Ask Errol Spence. Feel me?
Yeah, well,
Shit.
I just I think like in the morning, like this whole season, that I'm literally try to rip Rick's neck off, Paul,
damn.
because that fucking Cowboys owner did the fuck shit. He fucked my boys up. I got to deal with this massacre nigga for the next 4 years, and we hate Green Bay. And we got to deal with this nigga for the next 4 years.
Here's the deal,
Jesus
Big Money.
Christ.
Here's how you deal with Micah Parsons. Just run the ball. He can't stop the run. Just run the ball.
Big boys, though. The DTs
just run the ball. Just run the ball. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go add these timestamps. I'll get out of here. Thank y'all for participating in the chat. Appreciate you, Jay. Y'all have a good night. And Mac, you too. Come join the football show tomorrow morning. Get them picks in. All right, be easy.